We're going to see what y'all need to know real quick. Right? You could be traveling somewhere. What do they need to know at this time? This is going to be a quick one. Okay. We got a conflict going on here with a mentally and emotionally unstable person here. This could be somebody you're dealing with here, a soulmate energy. There's a situation going on with chakras. Somebody's needing some chakra rebalancing here. Okay. So there could be somebody that you are getting away from here, or you've gotten away from, who is mentally unstable here. You could be single, or there's something going on about that single energy. And I'm going to pull a few from the tarot deck to see what's going on. What do they need to know? Let me get something on soulmate, please. What do they need to know? We got the Knight of Swords. Damn, we got the damn devil at the bottom of the deck. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn energy. The Hierophant and Taurus energy here. This could be somebody that you are married to, or for some of you guys, this church situation keeps coming out. I don't know what that's about. It could be that you guys are just really changing a lot on how you feel about certain things. Let me get something on mentally and emotionally unstable. What they need to know? Four of Swords. So somebody here is having some kind of possibly, could be nightmares, okay? White magic, Four of Cups, Three of Cups, the Tower, and the Star. That's a lot to come out. Aquarius, Aries energy, Scorpio energy. Somebody is literally like freaking out because of your connection here, because of something you're doing here. Somebody is not liking you being in some kind of balanced energy here. Okay, let me get something on chakras. What can you tell us? What they need to know? King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So social media with Up in the Clouds, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and Page of Wands. It's like there's somebody that is projecting some kind of energy towards you here, some kind of negative energy towards you here, and you're being protected from it. For some of you guys, it's like I've been getting this message that somebody with some kind of platform or something, okay, that is being protected here. This could be, now what, did that come out with chakras? I believe it did. Or maybe you need to do something here. But I feel like, and then with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I feel like you're aware of that. There was something also about a false narrative going on with the longer reading I did a few minutes ago. And the link to that is in my stories if y'all want to check that out. All right, so single. So, now we're going to go with Divinity because that will be the next card we're clarifying. Okay, Divinity. We got the Fool here. Aquarius energy. There's somebody here who is literally bothered by your success. It's like you seem to be somebody. Now, this could be an ex for a lot of you guys because you're coming up as singy. You could sing, okay? You could be a singer. You're coming up as somebody who's single, successful, sexy, okay? You're balanced here. It's like people want to give a false narrative about you here, all right? With this white magic and Four of Cups, your gifts here with the Three of Cups come straight from the universe, all right? And it's like there's somebody here that wants to put a spin on you and how you're either protecting yourself. It's like there's somebody here who wants people to think that you're doing something that's I'm trying to think of the word, taboo. And that was coming out. It was coming out something like that in the longer reading I'm talking about, but it was more like somebody was saying you're doing something in that reading. It was like, and it's 444. And that's the time that one, I started to say that show premieres. So for some of you guys, either you guys are going to be in the future in this energy of being on some kind of stage here, or you already literally are. Okay, you're somebody who brings people good news, happiness, message. I don't know if you're some kind of entertainer or what you do, but there's someone here who is like mentally, it could be somebody mentally unstable in your like community. Okay, single, successful, sexy. Let me get one on that. Oh, I got Fool on that. Now the Fool was on Divinity. So with the Fool being on Divinity, it's like you are on this, you have this childlike energy, this happy energy with these cards, and people want to, it's like there's somebody here who is either, somebody's trying to cause conflict. Okay. It causes this conflict within certain people or a certain person that you are like, okay, you know how a child has, they still have all their like spiritual gifts. They know who they are until they get to a certain age and they start being more afraid of their spiritual gifts. Well, that was, you know, how it was a long time ago. It's changing, I feel, a lot. But and then there's this false narrative too of something about maybe you telling yourself like, I won't be able to do this, I won't be able to do that. Okay, there could be a need for some meditation here and things like that, but I'm getting really more, this is energy that's being projected towards you, like somebody doesn't like your happy-go-lucky, damn energy vampire. That's why, the reason why they don't like your, you know, your innocent, happy energy is because this person is an energy vampire. Okay. Let me get one more on that. Great. Divine partner. What? We got the Six of Pentacles and Twin Flame. What in the world? Let's get another one on that. So there is a, let me get one more before I say anything else. What else can you tell us about this? Page of Pentacles, okay. That could be a friend. We got Black Magic and Trash Box. There's somebody who is trying to convince somebody here that you are doing, and this has came up before. It's like there's somebody who is trying to convince people that you are doing some weird shit here, okay? And this the flying monkey energy came out in the other reading I'm talking about. One second, I'm drinking some coffee. So if you guys have someone that is like you feel your divine partner or soulmate energy. Wow, okay, this was gonna be a short reading, but this is getting interesting. This might be another YouTube reading for in the morning, or it could be, it's either subscriber. The longer readings are gonna be either Facebook subscriber or YouTube, you guys. Or booking a reading if you want to do that. Okay, so we definitely need to get more on this down here. Okay. Now I hope and pray this is not y'all's divine partner, because that's not even a divine partner. That's more like a, well, I guess it could be a divine partner that's in maybe the reverse, like in some, which would be more like a vampire energy. Let me get something from the Allentown Wellness deck. What can you tell us? And then another thing too is there's a lot of possibilities here of a lot of things that are misleading online about, you know, a lot of situations here I'm seeing. Okay, a lot of misleading information that's coming through is manipulation. There's like a manipulative energy here, or someone who is saying that somebody is a manipulator, okay? It's giving that. Let me get something on this down here. False narrative, black magic. Okay, so the thing is, it's like you're in this energy of white magic, but people are saying that you're mentally unstable here. This could be a situation where there's certain people that are talking about you or something like that, and it's really affecting you. Now, for some of y'all, it's not affecting you at all. Okay, what can you tell me? Let's get something down here. Separation. You could be definitely in separation with this person. This is somebody who you could have had something really good with, it looks like, but this person has too much going on mentally, okay? This is somebody you possibly even had to protect yourself from because this person was doing black magic and they were a literal clown, okay? With the vampire, maybe they had some kind of addiction or something. Or maybe it was a money hungry thing or something like that. Okay, let me get another one. It's what? Now, for some of y'all, maybe there's a partner here who has elevated, but I don't know. Okay, we got wedding rings coming out, self-indulgence. This is giving me that somebody here that is strange as hell. Okay, now somebody here, I feel, has been doing something to try to, there's somebody out here, I feel, that is trying to draw you in some kind of way. This is somebody that you have moved away from in some kind of way with this boat energy. So I feel like that there's somebody here who feels like that you are their divine partner, no matter how much you have told them that that's not the case for whoever this is for. So if that's not the case for you, then this is not your reading, and I got lots of other ones you can check out. But for whoever this is for, this is somebody who literally, they're like the opposite of you. It's like you're the light, you're this star, and they're like this freaking vampire. They do have like the same abilities as you as far as psychic gifts or whatever gifts you have, abilities. They have just as much capability as you do because you're connected like this. But instead, this person is in some kind of, with the vampire and black magic and all this, it's like and then with that one at the bottom of the deck, this person's in some serious shit. I mean, with that winking eye too, sometimes that with the black magic and vampire, it's like somebody's into some dark shit, and they could be trying to use that. Now, this is just a general reading, y'all. Please don't just take these with a grain of salt. If you want to get more deep with it, get a personal reading with somebody you trust. Okay, but this looks like somebody who's been now, for some of y'all, there is a situation where, yes, somebody's using some kind of technique, energy manipulation here. That's literally like, they're doing some kind of candle work or something, whatever, ritual, some kind of way. Or for others of y'all, there could be a situation where somebody's trying to turn your kid against you. And that's just going to be for maybe a couple people because that there. Give me a second. I feel like you need to be careful. There's somebody here that thinks that you're naive, I think. There's somebody here that possibly... So there's two people in your energy. One is very... Oh, man. There's one that's like a gift from the universe that's coming in to try to help you. This person is somebody who is really... spiritual, smart. They're smart spiritually in some kind of way, or in some kind of way that's helpful to you in some kind of healing capacity that's going to help you to rebuild. Or this could be a community. It don't have to be just one person. It could be different people you meet, okay, that's going to help you rebuild in some kind of way. That could be like mentally, spiritually, or whatever it is, or whatever that is, okay. But there's somebody here you need to be careful of, because they're into some really dark shit. For some of you guys, you're very, very connected to this person. You couldn't be married to this person. For some of y'all, it's the ex that's trying to draw you back in. I feel like for most of y'all, though, you're not with this person because you're separated. They're trying to draw you back in, like with this hand. For some of y'all, there could be somebody who's trying to draw you back in by talking shit to somebody about you. They want you to hear it because they know that's the only way that you're going to end up calling them, messaging them, or something like that, because they know that you're just keeping to yourself here. You're doing your own thing. You could be doing something on social media. There could be something going on here about somebody's social media suddenly like blowing up, or so whatever you got going, whether it's like music, art, social media, something here that normally I would say, it could be any job, but this is kind of specific here. And then there's somebody here who's watching some bullshit that's not helping them at all. And not only is it just not helping, where it's kind of just, a time waster, like we all do that, scrolling too much sometimes, but there's somebody here who's watching something that's literally like, okay, at this point, there's prayers needed for somebody, because they are really going down a dark freaking rabbit hole of trying to draw somebody in. All right, let's get a few from the, where do we want to go with this? We're 17 minutes in. Let's get a few from the Whispers Oracle. I don't think that's the whole name of it, but I don't have the box right here beside me. Whisper Moments, or something like that. Okay, it's got the word whisper in it, I know. Okay, look, the word whisper is very significant right now. Whisper. Okay, somebody whispering in somebody's ear, text message. But the whisper, and look, somebody's gonna receive a shocking text message or message. Look at her face when it's like, I'm getting this energy of a message coming in. It's somebody being like, what? Like something's gonna happen, like something's gonna be on a page or something where, what? Shit. Something's gonna happen here where it's like, or this could have happened for y'all in the past at some point where you saw something and it was like, that's it, that could be this person that's that felt like y'all were supposed to be. And maybe there was this energy of you guys could have really had it all, but there was something about this person always looking in the other direction. The grass was always greener on the other side. So when this person, you could have been younger than this person for some of y'all. This person was very manipulative, very manipulative. They even made you feel like that you couldn't make it without them financially here. Well, you did, apparently. Okay. Apparently you did. And now this person is jealous, okay? You knew that you deserved better. So the black magic and the energy vampire thing could be this, okay? We don't even want to give too much more energy to this, because in a way that's making the black magic more effective because we're talking about them. So, but you being aware of it, I think, helps to kind of dispel it. Now, if you're seeing this, you've probably seen it already. Let me tell y'all something else too. Whenever there's a moon change, like when there's a full moon or new moon or something like that, there's always going to be that energy in the readings. Okay. Social media, yeah. And then relationship. Yeah, there's an energy of this. Let me get another one. Okay. Divine intervention here. There could be a situation here where something is happening and it's like you're in complete shock. Or like I said, I hope that for y'all, most of y'all, this is some past energy. And I'm going to read it like that, but you guys, y'all could be anywhere on this timeline. And if this is something that hasn't happened for you, and you're just watching for the tea or whatever, you know, you could say your own little things like, yeah, I'm not, that hadn't happened to me. And my prayers for whoever happens for, I rebuke it. Right. Because we ain't trying to manifest no bullshit in for y'all. All right. So, let me see here. Let's get another one. Let's get another one, please. What do I need to know? And then it came out. So, you guys, for some of y'all, there's a situation going on. Like, there's different situations going on here. One of them is that there's somebody in the past who you possibly even thought there was a possibility, y'all might have got married. You guys separated. There was a tower moment. Something happened. And it was a divine intervention here. Okay? It could have been a prayer that was answered because somebody was behaving in a certain way. There's an energy here with the Hierophant, the soulmate of somebody here that is spiritually connected that was praying for you. Or this was just you praying for yourself and for an outcome of, it's like there was somebody here that you were dealing with that was very emotionally unstable, okay? So the thing is, there was something that possibly happened where you seen this and it was like that was the last straw. For some of you guys, there was the energy of somebody that was, it was just something taboo that happened. Now for others of you guys, you're going to be the one that was kind of more in the situation of you had there's somebody here who's like, it's like the whispers of something of, oh, did you know that somebody's just talking shit, and I don't feel the need to get into it. We'll see if it comes out anymore, because I'm going to get a couple from, actually, we're going to go with this deck, and that's kind of going to veer away from that. What I just want to break it down with the divine intervention is that something is happening here for a reason. So whichever end of this you were on, it was meant to happen like that. Because trust me, there's somebody here who, like, straight up God, the universe, or your higher self, with the Hierophant, divine intervention, the Queen of Pentacles, that's even given, like, it could be with the Star, a grandmother, grandfather energy that's been coming out a lot. And there's a lot going on right now, y'all, with the world, like, and I would be careful with social media, y'all. Take breaks from it. You know what I'm saying? There's so much going on, and a lot of the black magic that's going on, y'all, it just straight up means manipulation, and there's a lot of manipulation coming from where. So y'all, please be careful right now, y'all. With the grass is greener card, like, get outside. I had to, since I work from home, I had to force myself to do that sometimes. Well, more than sometimes, because the universe will be on my ass if I don't. Okay, so we got duality dance. Another freaking clown. Yeah, you have to, in this day and age, it's like there's an energy of having to, like, block people, or not even block people. Just get to yourself, okay? To get away from the chaos energy that's the world right now. Especially, if you have to do something that's creative, see what's real, observe with clarity, true insight lies beyond the surface. And it's really giving me too. There's a bigger message here that's been trying to come out lately, and we're gonna find it, or I'm gonna find it, okay? Because there's a bigger message that's trying to come out in the world right now than, you know, what the X is doing and what this, that, and the other is doing. It's just really so much more going on than that. And I want to tap into it because I see that it's just so many people that are hurting right now. And I feel like it's more important things to talk about. So I'm manifesting that they come through. Okay. Flames of passion. Let the flames of your passion light your way, but be mindful of the fires they may ignite on your journey. Period. That's what I'm talking about. Veil of illusion. Lift the veils of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. Period. Thank you. Please come through, Spirit. I am so sick of some of this shit. The readings. Right? All it is the same shit. I want to know what the collective needs to know going forward for their own mental stability, spiritual stability, financial stability, you know, health, wealth, and abundance. Let's get away from what the other person is doing, or if they're, you know, because you guys in this collective, there's so much energy of you guys being earth angels and stars and, like, you know, musicians, artists, or somebody who's just building a happy life for themselves, and they're not worried about what the next person is doing, right? The star of your own life. Whatever that life is. What can you tell us? What they need to know? Divine timing. Be patient, for some things take time to manifest truly in your life. Yeah, and there's an energy too of like, I did this reading the other day and I didn't post it because it was so negative. I was like, I'm not. Now I may edit it and post parts of it, but it was really giving the collective energy now, and I was like, yeah, I just couldn't do it. We got gate of opportunities here. Pass through the gate of opportunities, wherein new paths unfurl with boundless potential. Saving grace, forgiving yourself and others heals the wound and sets you free. So there, with this gates of opportunities though, there's so many things going on right now, and I just want y'all to know that whatever it is, these shifts and changes that are happening, it's for this bigger reason, okay? So try your best to stay grounded, stay away from the freaking clowns, don't let people bother you. Like, do what you have to do here to keep yourself grounded and protected. You guys are in some beautiful energy. Y'all are protected, but yeah, there's a lot of false narrative going on right now, okay? So, you guys, stay grounded in your own energy, too. Y'all, thank you for watching. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one.